Hello,
Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care.
everybody. Welcome to the Vidiots.
Jimmy Crack.
That's weird.
Corn. What does that even mean?
Jimmy cracked corn, pepper. He
crack.
cracked pepper, crack.
I don't know.
Anyway, welcome to episode 10. 10 of the Vidiots podcast. We do not have a third person, but maybe coming up. Is that this weekend?
Next weekend. Because next weekend is Star Wars.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
17th
maybe
is
next weekend, Saturday. Yes. We might have a third person.
Star Wars.
We'll see how that goes. So yeah, welcome to episode 10. Yeah, what you been up to? Lack of sleep, apparently.
Almost done. Did I say this last week? Christmas shopping?
I think you did.
Then I don't know. I sold another box of comics.
Yay!
That came out to 70. But I won't get 70.
Tend to be a running trend with yours.
What?
70.
They find little 70?
Yeah.
Last one was 90 something.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was one thing. There was something else I was going to say. No, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
What the heck was it? I don't know.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
I've been chipping away at the Uncharted series still. I finished 3. I got a review coming up later, and I started 4, so I can get a little preview of that later. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Or I could just wait until my review of it. But other than that,
Went to Panera Bread.
So did I.
You ever do their rapid fire pickup thing? That's awesome.
Mm-mm.
You order it online. You pay for it online.
Okay.
You go to the place and it's sitting right there. And then you grab it and you run.
Oh, and that little pickup
cool
thing.
Stuff, man. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I know
Panera.
about this before?
Their bread bowls are
They're
amazing.
expensive.
Not really.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
They're cheaper than any other restaurant.
no, they aren't.
Morgan and I can go to Panera and spend $20 on a meal that fills us up, whereas we go to Perkins and we spend like 30 to 40.
Perkins is a regular restaurant. I don't consider Panera Bread a regular restaurant.
Really?
No, because all they have is sandwiches.
And soups. And
Exactly,
salads.
that's it.
And
I
salads.
don't consider that a regular restaurant.
And salads. And the bakery items.
Yes, that's their thing. Yes.
But they're really good.
I know. I had a tuna salad. I always get the same thing.
I always do too.
Tuna salad and clam chowder.
I get
You
broccoli.
dip that baguette in there. Oh, God.
I get broccoli cheddar soup in a bread bowl.
Ugh.
It's really good.
All right. Stop talking about food, please.
Alright. We'll get to that.
There was something else I wanted to say, but I don't know what it was. I don't know.
It'll come up to you later.
Maybe.
Um,
Jimmy Crack.
We'll move on to the news then. Gaming news. Let's see. Reggie Fils-Aimé, Fils-Aimé, whatever you say it, was actually on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And he showed off Mario Run, as well as the Nintendo Switch. And for the first time ever, Breath of the Wild running on the Switch, which people have done...
Switch.
Yes, people have done comparisons between the Wii U version and the Switch version, and the frame rate is actually a lot better
than the Wii U.
Switch version. Yes, because
the Wii U is better than the Switch version.
No,
that's what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Switch is better than the Wii U version.
How can they tell that?
If they're looking at the frame rate.
But they're watching a video on a video.
Yeah, but the thing is, people have watched videos of a video of Breath of the Wild running on the Wii U. And there have been constant complaints that the frame rate is just like the Wii U is struggling with Breath of the Wild. And
is that right?
So watching the Switch version in action, it runs a lot smoother. So that's definitely, while there might not be a big graphical change, it's definitely going to run better on the Switch, which is good news. So, Mario Run, if you're into
new
this
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I mean, you got
with
a little,
jumping.
and it's constant running,
which is what he does anyway.
And like he kind of does these little twirls over Goombas. It's weird.
Yeah,
like he can just hop over Goombas.
Yeah, he doesn't kill them.
It has a Mario 2 enemy in it, so it's got new enemies. It's got the Ninja.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, in one of the trailers. It's got a ninja in it. But they also revealed that you can now play as, instead of just Mario, you can play as Luigi, Yoshi, and Toad, and they all have special abilities. Like Luigi has a little running jump, Yoshi's got his flutter jump, and Toad...
He can't jump much at all.
Yeah, basically. So that actually gives me hope that maybe later on down the line they can add more playable characters like Peach and Waluigi and Wario and stuff. It'd just be cool. So if you're interested in that, that is actually coming out the 15th, I think it is?
I don't know.
December 15th.
They said it was a Thursday. That's all I heard.
Yeah, on the
and
iPhone.
That's a Thursday.
An iPad, for $10. So that's they're asking a little much for
$10.
$10, and to put that in perspective.
To
put that in perspective, Sega has Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, which runs on PS4 for maybe $10. They have it on the iPhone, which is the same exact game. Like, nothing's changed. Same exact game for $2.99. So, it's... I don't know. It's a little steep price, I think, Nintendo is shooting for. But, hopefully the game is worth it. Hopefully it's got enough content in it to have that $10 price. So, we'll see. I'll probably get it, and then I can review it on here. So, we'll see what happens there. Let's see, gaming news. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, Metroid Other M was released on the Virtual Console this past week, so...
and another game. I think it was the Ghosts and Goblins spin-off game. I think. Or no, maybe... No, that was on the new 3DS.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem game.
Was it Fire Emblem?
I think so.
The DS? Yeah, I think you're right.
2 games. So the only Wii game they have left is... I didn't even realize Punch-Out was on there.
Yeah.
I
We
forgot
talked
about
that a few weeks ago.
No, I said when it comes out, I'm getting it.
Oh, I thought I
forgot that
about
that
I think
was
it
one
was
of the first games that came out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play that.
Okay. Did you get it?
No.
Well, what the heck?
It's too much stuff right now.
I know.
My goodness.
Yes. Alright, moving on from
But
gaming.
new Super Mario Bros. Wii hasn't been released yet. I think that's the last one.
I don't even know why they're still bothering. The Wii is basically dead.
This is Virtual Console.
I understand that.
Some of us support that thing. Thank you.
I understand that.
Quiet.
But they're just going to have to completely redo the whole thing again for the Switch.
We got to rebuy everything again.
That was in the rumor, if you will, that it's going to be the same Wii U thing where if you have it on the Wii U Virtual Console, you get a discount.
Well, what's the upgrade on the Switch then? That's
what I'm saying.
What's the upgrade?
Probably upgrade
Switch?
Quality. And taking it everywhere.
Oh, who cares about that?
That's basically what the Wii U one was. Upgrade to play it on the gamepad. That was the upgrade.
How are they upgrading another upgrade? Well, what's the incentive for me to download this stuff again? That's the question.
I don't know.
They had to save things and it was in proper ratio.
Yeah, but it still wasn't as good. Well, they did state that I think Nerd is handling the Virtual Console this time. Nerd did the NES Classic, which, when comparing the NES Classic ROMs, if you will, the actual games that
has a filter. The NES
to the
games don't
games.
have filters.
Well, hold on. The games in the NES Classic to the games on the Virtual Console.
This is all rumor crap.
No, this part is not rumor. That the games on the NES Classic and the games on the Wii U.
I haven't heard anything about this.
The games on the NES Classic and how they run and how they look compared to the games on the Wii U Virtual Console are so much better.
What does that have to do with the Switch?
Apparently, the rumor is that
I don't want to hear rumors. I want
going to
facts and figures.
Well, 12th. We got a month.
I know.
We got a month.
I know.
In that, the rumor also states that GameCube games are coming to the Switch, which I think is about stinking time. Yes. And that Nintendo is also working on a way to...
You have a GameCube. You got it hooked up to your TV right now. You don't need it.
With graphical updates.
They're not like Sony, who actually... Because they haven't done a thing on the Wii U stuff.
That's because the Wii U was a failure at launch, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, yes, it was.
So they say, "Oh, we're just going to support this Virtual Console, but do nothing."
Why do you think that they dropped?
They're not going to do anything.
Why do you think they dropped the whole gamepad?
They aren't going to do what Sony does. They aren't.
Why do you think they dropped the whole gamepad dual thing? You know how they stated They stated that they're gonna make it so that way you can play two gamepads on one system, but that never came into fruition because they realized, hey, the Wii U's failing.
Because they didn't have any games that really took advantage of that thing.
Yeah, but if the Wii U was selling, then they would have.
No, they wouldn't have. They would not. They would have done 1080p virtual console games. Bull crap. No way.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the Wii U gamepad thing.
I'm talking about the virtual console games. They don't tweak them like PS4 does.
They could change for the Switch. You never know.
I doubt it.
You never know.
I know Nintendo.
Yeah, well, the Switch is different. Not what you expected from Nintendo.
Not really.
And there's also actually the Sony guy. I think the president of Sony actually came out and said that the Switch is a real game changer.
Didn't they say
something
that
like
about the Wii U?
Sony didn't know.
Before the Wii U came
Sony
out.
didn't know.
Yeah, it's a portable console. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
that's
the
the
system
game-changing
and stuff.
part of it.
And then it's really good. And we've heard high hopes from everybody who has dev kits and everything. So, and it's having some good third-party content come to it. So,
right.
you need to stop being so...
I am not happy with it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Nintendo.
No.
We got to focus on portability because that's where we make our money. Who is it? Morgan?
No, it's the Weather Channel and YouTube.
Oh, jeez. What the heck? All right. Moving on.
Movie news. Spider-Man Homecoming trailer was released.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
I don't know.
Zendaya is... That is who...
Mary Jane.
Yeah. That is Zendaya. Whatever. It is that girl.
Is that what they said in the trailer?
They showed her.
I know.
Yeah.
But did they say Mary Jane?
I don't know who else she would be.
That's just a random character. There's a lot of people in that movie that aren't in the comics.
True, but they gave...
Did they say Mary Jane? They said a name, but I didn't think it was Mary Jane. Was that her they were talking about? Didn't even look like her either.
It was her.
She looked different.
It was her, but...
Didn't they say a name when they were staring at her? It didn't sound like Mary Jane.
They were staring at another girl, and then Zendaya was the girl that kind of looked at him and said that it was too late. That already made it awkward.
That was her.
That was Zendaya. Yes.
Zendaya.
Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. Not the girl they were staring at.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I'm really confused. I thought that was...
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, she's in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Whether she's Mary Jane or not, I guess we gotta wait until we get
that
more clarification.
That ain't no Mary Jane. They didn't even go to school together.
Wow. It was a reboot of a reboot.
Yeah, but... No,
anyway, Tony Stark is in it.
A...
He's in it a decent chunk.
Yeah, so is Michael Keaton. I don't know if I
anyway.
like that casting. Him as the Vulture, nah.
I read someone tweeted out something like, I liked the Homecoming trailer. Or was it just my inner old school superhero movie nerd freaking out because of Michael Keaton was in another superhero movie?
Keaton, but not as the Vulture. Sorry, that's not good casting there.
The close-up shot they did of, it might have been him. I don't know why I thought it was Dr. Grant, Sam Neill. I don't know why. Just a close-up shot of this one guy's face. I thought it was him. And I was like, I know he's in a Marvel movie. Was this one? And I was, no, it was Thor 3 that him and Goldblum.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be good.
High school stuff. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be good.
But it's like, who's this kid? Who's this friend of his? He didn't even have a friend in high school, I don't think.
Well, he finds out apparently about his powers.
Yeah, what's up with that? Nobody knew about it for years. Nobody. Well, technically Mary Jane did.
No,
we didn't find that out until years later.
This is new.
I don't know. I don't like the high school years.
You'll watch it.
Of course I will. It's Marvel Studios.
Yeah, it's part of the MCU. And I did realize that they did have Sony's thing in the front.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, they had Sony's logo come up on the front, so...
I hope it's good, though, you know.
I'm sure it will be. I don't think... There hasn't been a Marvel movie that was
really
there
hasn't.
Bad,
but this technically isn't a full Marvel Studios movie, though.
But it isn't.
That's what I'm saying. Sony had creative control over it. I believe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr.'s in. Hopefully that... And Iron
that
Man.
makes it good.
So.
All right, yeah.
I did find it funny when he hops into the one thing to stop the robbers and they're all wearing Avenger masks.
Yeah. They have to drill into the people's head. This is in the MCU because people are going to be confused.
Oh, yeah.
The lay person.
What?
The lay person. You never heard that term before?
No.
Well, because the commoner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Just say that, man. Jeez. Okay.
Well, that's the...
And other movie news... I don't think I have any movie news. Any other movie news besides Spider-Man? Oh, there was a Transformers 5 trailer.
Who cares?
Oh, I didn't even watch it.
And I won't even go see it. Thank you.
Okay. That was a short and simple one. Any other movie news for you?
Oh, well, not movie news. We got Blu-ray news. TV news.
Okay, well, we'll get to TV. So next is TV news. As far as TV on my end, Disney released a little teaser, and it was really just a teaser of the logo of the new DuckTales animated series. Logo? Looks about the same logo.
They shouldn't change it. It's a good logo.
It is. And,
they're never going to beat that theme song.
Unless they just reuse it.
That's the greatest theme song of all time.
Unless they just reuse it.
Yeah.
But
and update it with guitar.
There's nothing wrong with the original. But anyway, that's debuting in summer of 2017. I don't think we haven't. Haven't gotten any clips from it yet. And I'm also curious because the voice actor for Uncle Scrooge died, so
I'll find someone that sounds like him.
I hope so. Yeah, Jim Cummings. He does all those. So I'm excited for that. I liked DuckTales, so hopefully it's good, and hopefully it's not like the Powerpuff Girls reboot. It was stupid. No. So here's hope that does well. So we'll see. That's it for my TV news.
They announced Luke Cage season 2.
Yay!
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Okay. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had its winter finale.
What is up with these winter?
That's the thing now. Yeah, because Walking Dead is Sunday. Mid-season finale. Because it comes back on January 10th. It's not as long as Walking Dead. Walking Dead doesn't come back on until like March or something.
Oh, okay.
But we just had that big break.
I know.
And now 2 episodes are done. It kind of had a big spoiler at the very end that I kind of saw coming.
Okay.
I mean, I saw what was going to happen. Because I can't tell you, I can't talk, because you don't watch it, so I can't really talk about it. Bonehead.
That guy doesn't come back, does he?
What guy?
The main bad guy of like all the other seasons. Oh, what is his name?
You mean, yeah, what is his name? the douchebag guy.
He got possessed in the...
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah. That dude. What the heck is his name?
I know. I can't remember it either. Boop bop 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 beep doo ba doo.
Oh my gosh, what is it? That is
I don't know. But anyway, that's the only TV stuff I guess I got. Shout Factory is doing collector's editions.
Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Double Agent TV miniseries in 2015.
2015.
Yeah. Did you know about that?
2015.
Yeah.
There was no.
It says it's on IMDb.
There was. Is it that weird thing that
Grant?
Yeah, Ward.
Yeah.
Is it that weird fan thing that contest?
There was a double agent on the set of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, it was some weird contest thing, wasn't it? I don't know what it was.
I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Anyway, you're gonna interrupt me.
Yeah.
Shout Factory, who has been doing cool Blu-rays lately, is doing collector's editions of RoboCop 2 and 3, which is kind of cool. Even though those movies aren't as good. Do like
a Blu-ray release of like the Mario?
No.
The Mario show?
Never.
Really? You don't think so?
Who's going to take the time to go back and remaster that show?
Hey,
they had no cartoon except for Looney Tunes.
I'd buy it.
Looney Tunes. They had a Popeye Blu-ray that mysteriously disappeared off of Amazon. It was on my wish list and it's never become available again.
Oh, then, okay.
That you don't see too many. Well, Justice League they did. Like Batman's not even on Blu-ray. The original.
Series? The one that we were watching?
Mm-hmm. They did all the Justice Leagues, but not. That's older. Batman's older. I think that takes a lot more work.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, heck, they've done it with Lucy. That's older than that.
They didn't do it anymore. They did seasons 1 and 2 and stopped.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Are they going back? Do you know?
I have no idea.
It was like Dexter's Lab. What the heck is going on with Dexter's Lab?
They need to do complete series first with these Blu-rays.
Yeah.
That's kind of been what they've been doing for a lot of shows. Because it seems like the shows that do separate seasons, they don't get very far. Well, Little House on the Prairie completed theirs. Though.
I would love to see Boy Meets World get remastered on.
Oh, I'd like to see Buffy. And someone did try and remaster it, and it's horrible. Some people always got major complaints. It's on Netflix, the remaster version. Like, what they'll do is they'll make it widescreen when it's not supposed to be widescreen.
Oh, yeah.
And there'll be things on the side, like crew members and stuff. Yeah. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
They didn't widescreen Star Trek Next Generation. They kept it original aspect ratio. Now, they did widescreen X-Files, but they filmed, the cinematographer for that show said that he filmed it. They filmed it in a way because they knew one day widescreen was going to be.
That makes
sense. That guy had the insight to. So they filmed it in a way that it looked good. It looked pretty good in widescreen. I wouldn't have known it. I mean, it doesn't look like it's off or anything.
Was the I Love Lucy ones in widescreen?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because that would have caused a lot of the same thing.
Is it HD when you watch it on TV? It would be that.
On TV?
It would be that transfer.
No,
is it widescreen when you watch it on TV?
I don't think so.
You'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. Well, it might be.
Because that
Friends
would cause...
when they did the Friends Blu-ray, they had to actually go in and erase the crew members. Like, why don't you just keep it the original?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
But don't get me started on the Buffy thing. I don't know what's going to happen there.
It's already going to be longer than last
I know. This is just the news.
I know.
I'm done with the news. I feel like there was more stuff, but I don't know. No movie? Regular movie news?
Yeah.
No.
Movie, TV. Okay, we already did TV.
No,
World news. Apparently snow.
Don't talk about snow.
Future forecasts. And if you haven't already, Morgan just showed us this. Look up the videos of Trump singing songs that people have edited together. It's hilarious. Yeah. It is hilarious. I think that's it. Okay, that's it for the news. So, moving on to reviews.
Yeah.
Alright. I have one. How many do you have?
Two.
Okay. Well, you do one, I'll do one, and then you do one. So go ahead.
I watched the Amanda Knox documentary on Netflix. Amanda Knox.
I don't know who that is.
8 years ago, Amanda Knox, she was an American student in Italy. She was accused of murdering her roommate.
Okay.
It was on the news 8 years ago. I remember it.
I don't.
But I didn't know too much about it.
Okay.
So I decided to watch the documentary because I'm curious, but I like a good murder mystery. A real one, not TV shows. I like real stuff. That's the
like
fascinating. That stuff fascinates me. So I wanted to watch it. And they think they know who did it, but it's tough. Let me tell you what happened. Her roommate, she claimed she was at her boyfriend's house. Her roommate she was found dead in her room. And when the police were investigating, Amanda was acting really weird. But she seems like a kind of a goofy person anyway. She seems kind of different.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Well, I don't know.
It was only 8 years ago.
Yeah, well, things can happen.
She's 28 now. Okay. I mean, she's kind of different. But they found her DNA, and they found her boyfriend's DNA there, and they found this other guy's DNA, and the investigator was convinced it was her. Of course, once they're convinced, they try to get her to confess. Now, I've watched, this is like the third documentary now where the police would hassle these people to the point where they will confess.
Even though they didn't do
it. They will imagine that they saw something or were there or something, and then it didn't really happen. 3 times now, and it kind of bothers me. Plus, the investigation was terrible. Well, they were found guilty first. First trial, they were found guilty. They didn't appeal. A year and a half later, they were found not guilty. And then there was a final one, 8 years later. A final trial, and they were not. They did DNA all over it again and stuff like that. And the new person that did the DNA said the police screwed up. They contaminated the evidence because they did it poorly and stuff. Blah blah blah.
That figures.
But they did arrest the one guy. He was in jail for only 15 years or something. The one guy
only 15 years. That's still.
Well, I don't understand how they do it. Well, if you kill somebody, you shouldn't be in jail for 15 years.
You should be in for longer.
Right. That's what I'm saying. His DNA was all over the place, more so than the other two. This guy, I don't even know who he really was. That was the problem with the documentary. They didn't really go into a lot of detail on the people involved. It's only an hour and a half. They went to the murder pretty quickly. She talked a little bit about herself because she was in it. Her boyfriend was in it. The investigator, or whoever he was in it. Some journalist was on it too. Actually in the documentary talking. But I guess she didn't do it. I mean, I don't see the thing is, what was the motive? Why would she had absolutely no motive to kill this girl? None. So she probably didn't do it.
So you're saying you like this kind of stuff?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
surprised you never got into Phoenix Wright. That's basically all that is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just surprised you never got into it.
It's because of the handheld.
So?
I have a thing against handhelds.
It suits well to handheld, though.
I like playing stuff on my big TV.
What if they released the Phoenix Wright, the trilogy or whatever, on the Switch or Virtual Console or something? Would you get it?
I don't know, probably. Anyway, if you don't know anything about this woman, which I didn't really know, I'd go ahead and watch it. It's on Netflix. It's not bad.
Would you rate it?
Could be longer or more. I would give it a 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my review this week is Uncharted 3.
Yay.
Honestly, gameplay wise, it's really not much different.
Yeah. All the same. Pretty much.
To the second one. So in that, the gameplay is still fantastic. I liked a lot of the set pieces. I think so far I like the third one more than the second one. The second one's still great. But the 2 set pieces that I remember the most were fleeing from the ship as it was sinking. That was fun. You're doing the whole aircraft thing where you're jumping from the aircraft and everything. I remember the whole desert sequence.
And
you're just wandering in a desert.
Trophy treasure there too.
Yeah, I was like, I know there's gonna be a treasure.
I
there,
know.
I was like, where do I even look? Because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's not bad. It's just so. I felt sorry for Drake during that point because I'm just wandering in this desert. Am I doing something right, or am I supposed to do something? Because there's points where you're actually supposed to move him, but then it just kind of fades, and it's just what is happening? And then the whole sequence at the end where you're fighting the final boss as you're
jumping across this thing.
Yeah, and that was fun. And this one actually didn't really have any monsters in it. It had those guys that got the fire heads, the demon thing or whatever. But
those guys are hard.
They're only in one sequence, and it's when you're drugged.
Yeah.
That's the only time they're in it. So it's kind of were they actually there, or were they just because you're drugged?
Weren't they just regular people?
Yeah, you shot them enough times, and then they got firehead.
Yeah, they sucked.
Yeah,
they're like Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I could have sworn there was one other sequence in that game. No, but anyway, it was a great one. Again, I started the 4th one, so I'm liking it so far. That does some things to change up from 3. But I will say that the treasures in Uncharted 3 were a lot easier to point out, whereas in 4, I don't know, I'm barely finding any in 4. I found probably like 3.
Oh, jeez. That's terrible.
Whereas in the 3rd one, I was finding them like left and right. So I don't know. They're just like better hidden in 4, I guess. Or you really have to go out of your way to find them.
Usually.
Gotcha.
Usually.
So, but yeah, no. The 3rd one, I would probably give a 9.5. So, I'm really liking this series so far. I can't wait to see how it ends in 4. At least ends for Drake. Anyway, for 4. His story, if you will. So yeah, that is my review.
Did you the Crash Bandicoot?
I played through the first one. The first section. I know you do it twice. Because Jason had me do it.
Yeah.
And I actually
don't know why
did it.
he did that.
Huh?
Nothing.
But,
yeah.
I mean, it was Crash Bandicoot. It was nothing like the original, only because the gameplay was a little more loose than the actual Crash Bandicoot games.
Oh, that wasn't the actual game?
It was the actual game.
I thought it was.
But it was like, it wasn't the same per se. It was a little different, and it didn't quite, yeah.
Oh, this one has the conversations.
Yes,
trophy.
yes, and I have
That's
been trying
part of
to get all those. I don't know if I
didn't
missed
get them
one.
all the first time around.
I don't know if I missed
back.
one at the very beginning of the game with the guard, because I forgot about that halfway across when I was climbing something. I was like, I wonder if I should have went back and see if there's an optional conversation with him. But so far, I've been trying to get them all, so hopefully we'll see. Yeah, because Jason had me get his last conversation, which was with that dog at the end. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do that one either.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to continuing Uncharted 4. There's also another game that I'm working on that I'm almost done that I want to review for you guys, and it's just I'm 82 hours into it, and I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Good golly! And Toad Treasure Tracker.
Yeah, I'll think about Toad.
I'll finish him, and then after Toad, I can move on to Pikmin 3. Even though I haven't even played the second one, but
oh jeez.
But so yeah, that is my review. Your turn.
I bought Family Guy season 14. 14 seasons.
When is that gonna end?
I know. Once you get to that point, it's like, come on.
Like that and The Simpsons. When are they
Simpsons
ending?
needs to go. Because I never watched that really.
And SpongeBob.
It gets to the point where you're like, these shows need to end.
I know, right? Let the
we
creators
need closure.
do something else.
That's the problem with comic books. I don't want to get into that, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole conversation I can have about that. Family Guy 14, they always release the next season in December.
Okay.
That's how they do it. 20 episodes. I watched the first 2 discs. I didn't finish it, but I figured I'd review it because I got to start watching The Hobbit.
Like, is it dropping in quality?
Absolutely not. From
like the first season.
I'd have to go back. I watched it since it's been on. That was 14 years ago.
I know.
14 years.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you got shows like SpongeBob that dropped in
quality.
quality.
Actually, it was canceled.
Family Guy was?
Yeah. Oh. Don't you know that famous story? I remember when this was late 90s. I remember when the promos for this show came out. It was completely different. And remember watching it thinking it was freaking hilarious. And it got canceled because the ratings were bad. But the DVD sales, when they came out on DVD, were so good that they brought it back.
And now it's like a classic, cult classic thing.
Yeah. I think it's just as funny. I was freaking cracking up. This season has been hilarious stuff. I mean...
Now, is this like new? Like 14 was like just...
14 was last year. They're on 15 now. And there's no word of it can't be done. It's like, come on, at least be done so I can stop buying. I'd like to go back and watch it all again, to be honest.
See, it's like... shows I like, I would love them to continue, but at the same time, they
You want
do
them to
need
end.
to end.
You want to see some sort of an end.
Like Phineas and Ferb, like I know you don't like it, but they stopped with season 4, but they actually had an ending, like an actual closure episode, which I thought, like I didn't want it to end. At the same time, I'm kind of glad they did, because unlike SpongeBob, where they're going, and it's just failing horribly, I'm like, oh,
Are they?
maybe not in ratings, but their quality compared to the other ones are so bad. So some shows just need to die, like Simpsons.
Yeah.
But that's on what, season 20 something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's ridiculous. Wait.
Yeah. But anyway, it's Family Guy. It's they do the same, but it's fun. It's just funny. It's my type of humor. No, I think they stopped doing that. Sort of.
Shows how long I've.
They brought up. They had that Simpsons episode, and they kind of brought that back. Then I don't know. I don't remember now. See, I gotta go back. There's been so many episodes. I gotta go back because I don't remember. I don't remember what happened with the chicken. There's Sebby. They've been doing a lot of funny stuff with Joe lately, like especially this season. Like just these little things with Joe. Joe's
right.
the handicap guy. Hilarious stuff. Well, we get to meet Joe's dad. They do a lot of family stuff. I guess it's called Family Guy. Get to meet Joe's dad for the first time. Get to meet Peter's sister we didn't know he had. Nobody knew he had except for Lois. Even his kids didn't know he had a sister, but I think she died at the end of the episode. So I guess she's not coming back. She was a female wrestler.
I remember that whole fiasco when the dog died for 2 episodes and then came back.
Stupid.
I'm just like,
that is dumb. Yeah, they had another dog for it was literally 2 episodes. Well, you guys could at least drug it out for at least a season.
I know. I was like,
come on, that was dumb. I know.
Wasn't there a rumor, I think before he died, I think it was just something came out, it's like, there's going to be a Family Guy person that dies, and everybody's, speculating who it would be or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you who it was.
Yeah. Some people are like, oh, it's
They've had
Stewie,
characters die that haven't come back. They've had.
Yeah.
Not any major characters. There's been a few. There was a whole murder mystery episode when character died.
Isn't Adam West in that?
Oh, yeah, he's the mayor. Mayor Adam West.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on. He's still there doing stuff.
Who else is Adam West the voice that I know?
He was...
Isn't he in SpongeBob?
I don't know.
Isn't he the voice of Mermaid Man in SpongeBob? Is that Adam West?
No.
Are you sure?
Mermaid Man? You mean there's 2 guys?
Yeah.
There's old guys?
Yeah.
I didn't think of Adam West. But anyway, I think the show is just as funny as it's always been. I was cracking up. They did this funny Pac-Man joke. I won't say what it is.
SpongeBob is on season 11.
Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man joke that was really funny.
A Miss Pac-Man joke?
A Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man joke. I won't repeat it, but it's really funny. Oh, what was the one there? Oh, it was really funny too.
No, it's okay. He's not Mermaid Man. Mermaid Man.
But, I got a whole other disc to watch. So, okay. I just decided. I can't imagine it being terrible.
Oh, I'm thinking of Fairly Odd Parents. Adam West was
I don't know about Parents.
that. Okay, anyway. He's 88. Good golly.
What are they going to do when he dies? I can't have Mayor Adam.
He's in Batman Return of the Caped Crusader.
Yes.
And Chicken Little. He's in the Big Bang Theory.
All right. I'm done.
Grand
The
Theft
Family
Auto.
Guy. Is he?
He's the first guard in the prologue. Grand Theft
What?
Auto 5.
Okay. All right.
Oh, he is in SpongeBob. See, I was right. He was young Mermaid Man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see, I'm not
Makes
crazy.
sense to some degree.
I'm not crazy. All right. Anyway, did you give a rating for it? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not done, but so far it's 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay. Okay.
Kooky crazy stuff on there.
Kooky crisp. Anyway.
Kooky crazy stuff.
What's after reviews? I think it's.
Oh, they did this funny joke where it was open mic night, and there's this one character. I forget the actor's name that does his voice, But this actor does the voice of Bob on Bob's Burgers, and does the voice of Archer. Well, this character goes up and does, oh, look, I'm doing an impersonation of Bob from Bob's Burgers. And he's just doing his regular voice. Oh, do you like to watch Archer? Oh, I'm Archer. I thought that was so funny.
Oh, that was great.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, so moving on. We're moving on to your Marvel zone.
Oh,
Yay!
I said I wanted to do a retrospective in honor of this surprising Marvel vs. Capcom announcement. I wanted to go back through. I'm not going to go in depth on each game because, believe it or not, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in this series. Believe it or not. Okay, let's flash back to 1994. Capcom makes the first of their fighting games.
It was 94?
1994. Okay. X-Men, Children of the Atom.
Okay.
X-Men game. That was the first fighting game that they started with. I think I played it. I'm pretty sure I played that at the arcade somewhere. Some arcade. Just X-Men. I think Apocalypse was the boss. And then 1995, we get Marvel Superheroes. That's the one with the Infinity Gems and Thanos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which seems like they're bringing that back.
Yeah. Interestingly enough. And then 1996, we get X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Dun dun dun.
That one introduced 2-on-2, the tagging. It was 2-on-2 back then.
Oh, okay.
It was like 17 characters. Pretty much anybody that was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I won't list who the characters were because if you play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, any Street Fighter character, X-Men character in it was probably in this. And then 1997, we get Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. I don't know if I've ever played that one. I think I played X-Men vs. Street Fighter at some arcade, but Marvel Superheroes, I don't think I've ever seen Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter anywhere. I
didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, that one introduced the assist option.
Oh, okay.
Where you push a button and your tag team guy does a move and they pop back. Okay, 1998. There we get Marvel vs. Capcom. That also had...
Did we play that one?
I think I had it on PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Pretty sure when Jason had PlayStation 1, I bought that. I played at the arcade a million times. They have it at the arcade in Hanover.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the first one. Mm-hmm.
Timeline?
Yeah, they have Marvel vs. Capcom. Now, this one had introduced guest assists. There were guest characters that only came out. There was Cyclops. Jubilee was one of them. And Thor. Which Jubilee has never been a playable character in any of the games. Thor didn't come until...
She was in... No, I'm thinking of that X-Men arcade game.
I don't remember who were the guest assists on Capcom's side. But I do remember Jubilee. Oh, Roll. Roll was one of them.
Okay.
Mega Man.
Girl.
Yeah. That was 98. Now, so they released one every year. And then 2000 was when Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which had 50-some characters, which all they did was every character that appeared before, except for Apocalypse for some weird reason, was in this game. Now, I remember playing this game for the first time at the arcade. I remember, because I was in Vegas. It was when I was in Vegas at the wedding. They had this cool arcade there. We went down and walked around, found this cool arcade, and there it was. Marvel happened. I was like, I was all excited. I played. I was like, oh, this is the greatest game. 2000? I think it was 15.
Okay.
Yeah. This game was huge. It had 50-some characters. I think it was 56. This one introduced 3-on-3, which I didn't realize they changed it. It was 2-on-2, then it was 3-on-3 in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And it had original characters, which I didn't know either. That Marvel Cactus guy on the Capcom side.
Yeah.
That
I remember
pirate?
that Cactus guy. Yeah.
Oh, we got the game right here.
Yeah.
The Cactus guy and the pirate lady. I don't know why they have those two on the front. Oh, they don't have any. And some other thing was a relative of some character.
Is that a Marvel character?
Psylocke, yeah. Okay. She's my favorite.
I know, you would think they would have like...
I know, it's a weird cover, Psylocke and Guile. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was awesome. Except my biggest problem with that game was the stages. None of the stages in that game have anything to do with Marvel or Capcom. I don't know what the story was. I think there was a story in all the other games. The story, I have no idea. They never really had something to do with some ball thing. I have no idea what the story was about. None of the characters had endings. Yeah. The music in the game was crappy. It was terrible music. It was like jazzy blue.
It was like a girl singing something.
Stupid crap.
Because isn't there a song in Smash Brothers or something that reminds me of a song in this?
Maybe.
I know there is.
But it introduced Cable. Cable was in it. Cable was one of them. One of the new Marvel characters. Cable, Doctor Doom too. So that was 2000. We didn't get another game until 2011. 11 years because they lost the rights. So then we got Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which in my opinion is the best. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Which came out like a year later or something.
Which is on the PS4 now.
It's on the PS4 now. It's the best version of the game. Download it.
I might.
I would like do it. I will play with you.
You'll play with me?
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is like...
Can we play even though we don't have that?
No, I'm going to play with you here.
Oh.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It had the best roster representative. I don't care if Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had 56 characters. Most of them were X-Men characters and Street Fighter characters because they had X-Men versus Street Fighter. Awesome roster. Awesome voice cast. And the thing they did, they had all kinds of little nods to things. Like, two characters will say things to each other. Certain things. Like if you have Doctor Strange fighting against Dormammu, he'll say something about Dormammu. Like he won't say to another character. Like that type of thing they introduced. Endings, everyone had their own endings. They weren't CG endings, they were just pictures with words.
Okay.
Which is kind of disappointing, but I guess that's a lot of work to make endings, real endings. The levels were awesome. They had different color costume schemes for each character. You know, like Spider-Man had the black costume. Like it wasn't a DLC. It was you hit another button,
right?
And it was just a different color. But it wasn't just a different color, it was different costumes. Sort of like Smash Bros. Introduced.
Yeah.
So a bunch of different costumes that weren't DLC. They did add DLC costumes, which were awesome, like Hulk's Warbound armor, and it had World War Hulk or Planet Hulk. And Galactus was the final boss. And they introduced his card system too in this game. There was a card thing in this one too. A lot of card things these games use nowadays.
I know.
Then they use something similar to that too. You get rare cards and stuff. Tomb Raider did it. And
there was a few old games, not old games, but there was a few games back then that used some card-based things. I'm trying to think of. Sonic Battle used cards. I know there was another game that used cards.
Anyway, about the roster, I love that they had She-Hulk, and I love that Phoenix, when she dies, she turns into Dark Phoenix in that game, which was like cool.
No, wasn't there?
What?
No, there's nothing equivalent to like a quote-unquote Final Smash with this one, right?
They have super moves.
Super moves.
Yeah, they've had that since Marvel Capcom. Yeah, everyone has like different super moves. Oh yeah, these super moves are awesome too. Yeah. Deadpool was in it, and he's voiced by Nolan North. He does the voice of Drake.
I was wondering
he did the voice of Deadpool on the cartoon what one movie, the Hulk vs. Wolverine movie. He did the voice of Deadpool in that too. And the guy who
Is that the bloody one?
The bloody one.
Yeah.
I believe there was blood. All their voices are in this. The Wolverine voice is in this. The Hulk voice. So great voice actors. Weird choice of characters on Marvel side. Rocket Raccoon, MODOK.
Yeah.
Awesome that Ghost Rider was in. No, that was the only major problem I had with this game was no Mega Man.
I know,
which was bizarre.
Why no
Zero
Mega Man?
had a Mega Man X costume, DLC costume. But man, I tell you, that Capcom side was perfection except for that. That's why I thought they shouldn't even make another this game. I don't see how they could top this freaking game. I will see with more this Infinite game. I don't know how they're gonna top it. Really, I don't. I'd like to see Venom back That's a character I kind of missed. They only had one Spider-Man. I don't think they had any of
Venom.
Yeah, he was in that.
The Mega Man in this, was that X or was that...
No, that was regular.
That was regular?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't Roll in?
Mm-hmm. Roll was in that.
And wasn't she in 3?
No.
It was just 0?
Just 0.
Okay.
And the girl that was in this, the girl that rode that mech thing.
That's Roll. No, that's not Roll. That's...
I forget her name. It's a weird name. I think she was in 3.
Tron.
Bonnie, Tron, Bon, Tron,
Tron,
or something. Bon,
Tron,
Bonnie.
I think it's Tron.
Download it.
I think it's Tron Bon. I think it's Tron Bon.
Like I said, I don't know how they're gonna top 3. I mean, they got Captain Marvel. That's awesome.
Well, we also
character selection wise, I don't. Unless they have all the characters,
on the MCU, right?
Well, that's what's gonna suck. No Wolverine. Kiss my butt, people.
It would be.
I will be
mad
mad
to do Wolverine, but
it'd be so stupid. Who's buying this game? Fans of this series, not fans of the MCU. Thank you very much.
Man.
Bring Venom back, though. That's the series. There was an 11-year break.
Go with Venom
and 3. I don't think.
As the villain.
That's too early.
Too early.
Vulture was his second villain.
Okay, who was the first?
Or maybe Chameleon. Chameleon was the first villain. I think Vulture was second. Okay. So they're following kind of close. Except for all these new characters that weren't even in the.
Yeah. Anyway. Is that it for your perspective?
But here it is. Here we do. They got it in my hand. There's Cable. He was a new character in this one.
So yeah, that.
Oh, Jill. Okay, Jill was. Yeah, 56 characters.
Yep, 56.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Why don't you forget about this? Nobody else knows.
You want some, Seb?
We got a special guest on the podcast.
Oh,
it's my wife and Sebi.
Yeah.
It smells like tacos.
It's my wife and Sebi. Say hi to everybody.
Oh gosh, we're gonna spill this.
Say hi to everybody.
Oh yeah, it smells like taco and don't.
Shh, don't.
It's really full, sweetheart.
I know, that's what I was saying.
You're gonna drop meat.
What? Oh.
Oh. We didn't even tell them what we were doing.
No, that's because we're not doing it yet.
Oh. It's alright, jump the gun there.
Yes, you did. Alright.
Okay.
Say hi.
Bye.
Bye.
Sebi. Ooga chaka.
We're just about done, actually.
All right.
So.
I have dinner almost done.
Alright.
Okay.
Back to the music. They used all the voice actors from Earth's Mightiest Heroes for the Marvel characters. Fun fact.
Oh.
The guy who did the voice of Ghost Rider on Marvel's Capcom 3, he did the voice of Ghost Rider way back in the Fantastic Four cartoon in the 90s.
Nice.
That was so cool. Which I liked that guy's voice. I thought he did a good job, like way back in the 90s. Thought they went back and got this guy. I thought that was so cool.
That is cool. I love when they do stuff like that.
They had good voice actors for everyone. Rocket Raccoon was kind of British sounding. Not sure why.
British?
Yeah,
he's not British in the movies.
I know. I'm not sure why they chose that. I wonder if he was. I know. I read it in the comics with old Rocket Raccoon back in the day. So maybe he was supposed to be Cockney.
I don't know. All right. So now we're moving on. Real quick before we get into the main event here. Did you want to do the top 5?
I have
most
one game
wanted
for that.
GameCube games?
I have one because I already have all the GameCube games. I own all the GameCube games I want to play. There's one I don't have that I'm kicking myself for never getting.
And what's that?
Eternal Darkness. That game was amazing. That game was something.
I was watching a discussion earlier about their top 5, and Eternal Darkness was one of them. Game Explain. And they were saying Eternal Darkness was one of them, but they were also saying how would they do that if it's on the Switch because of stuff like unplugging the controller. How would you do that if you're on the thing? Like how would that work?
Right. It probably wouldn't.
Unless they kind of reworked
How much
it.
is that on Amazon?
Oh my gosh, you're probably looking at a decent chunk.
I never thought about looking into getting it. But that game amazed me. And I remember I missed one thing in that game. It bugged me.
$130.
Oh my gosh.
Unless you get it used.
I don't like buying used stuff.
I don't mean neither. Another one that they wanted released that they said was Star Wars Rogue Leader.
I have that.
Yeah.
That was the first game I bought.
Because
it was it was the best reviewed game that came out.
Beautiful Joe on the GameCube.
I don't have that.
You can get it for $10 used.
I told you I don't like buying used.
But
now, Beautiful Joe, I'd probably download maybe because that game was pretty
F-Zero
wild.
GX.
He was on Marvel's Capcom.
Mario Sunshine.
I have F-Zero. I have that. T-Bonnie. There she is.
Tron Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spawn.
Ruby Heart was Spawn. There was a Spawn game?
Yeah, for GameCube.
There's Joe.
Skies of Arcadia.
There's not really any other GameCube games I don't, Beautiful Joe and Eternal Darkness are probably the only two. Did you just look up GameCube games or what?
No, I didn't. See, I feel like GameCube, I would love to get back a game that I don't have anymore for the GameCube. It was Wave Race Blue Storm.
Oh,
I did like that. And it's just, I wouldn't mind having some of those games on the go. Personally, like Sunshine.
That's why you want it.
And if it has...
I just want to remaster Sunshine. How about that?
Melee?
Remaster your games. I don't want Melee.
I would get to download Melee.
No.
Because I don't have... And Double Dash, because I don't have either of those.
You don't have Double Dash?
Mm-mm.
That was the best Mario Kart. Outside of 8.
Mario
Before
Superstar
8.
Baseball. I could actually download a Mario Party that works. Even though we haven't tried that since it crashed on us. But,
Metroid Prime.
Yeah. Would you get Spider-Man 2 if that was released?
No. There's a new Spider-Man game coming out.
There was a Crash Bandicoot for the GameCube? That's weird. Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex for GameCube. I thought that was a Sony character. And yet it's in GameCube.
Wasn't it Sega?
No, Crash is
I'm
not
thinking
Sega.
of Shenmue.
Yeah.
I'm looking up Shenmue stuff.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Wasn't that released for a Wii? One of those Wii, when they did that, released the Wii games again with...
I think so.
I think that was Super Monkey Ball, Resident Evil 4, even though that's been released,
they just released that on PS4, for goodness sake.
What about if they released Star Fox Adventures?
I rented that.
Did you?
I didn't like it.
I think, what was the other game? Was Star
no,
Fox?
No, it was the other Star Fox game, Assault. Was it Assault?
I thought Assault was the DS
I didn't play the Adventure. What's the other GameCube? There was another one.
I know there was another one. Oh, there it is, Rampage Shadow Destruction for GameCube.
I don't think I played the 64 one. I don't think I played the GameCube one.
Wario World. Did you play that?
No, I don't.
The 3D Wario game?
World.
What was the other Star Fox?
Pretty sure there was another.
It was
one.
Assault. Yeah, Assault.
Oh, I was right. Okay.
So what was the one for the DS then? Command. Star Fox Command. Yeah. So
$130 for Eternal Darkness.
Yeah. Star Fox Adventures is 104.
Jeez,
Assault is 98.
I guess they won't be able to.
I don't know. We'll see.
They could.
What?
They could release it. They should just do a remastered version, really.
For the Switch.
That and Shenmue.
Take you back to the Switch main menu randomly.
Yeah, they could do something like that. It freaked you out. They did something on there where the game ended, and I literally thought it was over.
Oh yeah. Or
your character would
give you like game over.
It had an insanity meter, and if it went up so high, the weird things started. All your memory cards corrupted. That was one of your character would shrink down.
It's weird, man.
That was the only game that ever did anything like that. It was unprecedented, man. It was a cool story too.
I'm surprised
about your ancestors. Well, they were talking about it. I don't know whatever happened.
That's weird.
To that game.
All right. Well then, moving on. This is the main attraction here. So we're back with taste testing. Last week we did candy corn,
Oreos.
not cane, candy corn Oreos, and we thought they were kind of meh. At least I thought they were kind of meh.
It tasted like icing, frosting.
Yeah, it really wasn't that. And this week, however, this is going to be interesting.
This was my choice.
This was Chris's choice, and we actually had to heat this one up.
Yeah, and don't spill, please.
I know. So, today we are trying... We'll tell them what it is.
Beefy taco spaghettios. Beefy taco.
Beefy taco spaghettios.
Yeah, look, it has some beef in there. See it floating around.
It smells like tacos, which is why we made that reference.
You go first.
We're not going to do it at the same time.
How am I going to do this? You're way over there. And then we're not picking it. You're going to have to just do it. Take a good chunk of it out so it lowers it. Okay, you can do that too. Or move it.
All right, guys.
We're doing it at the same time. It's
Might
probably
as well.
hot. We can burn ourselves.
I don't think it's that hot.
Oh, it kind of thickened up a little.
You thickened up a little. Make sure you get a thing. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Wait. It's too slimy.
It's too slimy.
It's weird to have a taco taste with slimy noodles.
It's literally just like
It tastes like taco sauce
with noodles.
Like tacos, like with your hamburger.
Yeah.
But instead of hamburger, slimy noodles. And it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's.
It doesn't.
It's
now
not.
I can taste SpaghettiOs.
It's not bad. It's.
Justin said there's no way this could be good. It's the noodle part. I don't know. It's weird.
I would eat it.
Well, go ahead, buddy.
But you don't like it? What would you give it?
I'm giving this a 6.
We don't have number ratings. Remember? We have the word ratings.
I'm giving it an okay.
An okay? I give it a good.
See, I don't think I could eat a whole bowl of that.
You don't think so? Mm-hmm. It's a little spicy, obviously.
Yeah, it should be. There should be more meat in it. If there was more meat in it, it's more noodles than meat.
Well, yeah, it's SpaghettiOs. You're going to have more
but they
noodles.
could have done a good ratio of meat in there.
It's basically like you're eating a taco with, instead of shell, you're having the noodles.
It just doesn't go together for me.
Okay. Well, that was worth a shot. As he keeps eating it, even though... So yeah, that was...
What's our questions?
I don't have any this week,
Cool,
remember? Because this is
man.
taking place of questions. Remember?
I can do a question.
Okay, then... What would be a flavor of SpaghettiOs that you would want to see and try? Like
meatballs is the best one.
Just something random. Like, what would you think would be really good?
Chicken Parmesan.
Chicken Parmesan.
They had chicken Parmesan Chef Boyardee that was freaking good. They don't make it anymore. They stopped making that. And the tortellini. Those idiots. Those are the two best kind. They don't make them anymore. Tortellini and chicken Parmesan. Oh, it was chicken nuggets. But it was good. So do that with this. Put chicken in there. Do some sort of chicken thing. How about Alfredo SpaghettiOs?
If done right, that could be good.
Have they?
If done right, that could be pretty good. Yeah. I don't know about that. It could be.
Oh, I didn't talk about Origins. Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. Did you fart? Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. They released on the PS3. All it was only 2 games. Out of all these games, what it was Marvel Superheroes and Marvel vs. Capcom. That's it.
That's it.
It's so stupid as that. You got like 5 other games to include in that. I would have bought it if it had all the games, except Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which they released separately. Bums.
They are bums.
Like, why would they do that? They released Street Fighter Alpha Anthology with all those. That's like 5 games on there. They can't do.
Tell me how you really feel.
And they added trophies and stuff like they did with and filter and widescreen, like they did with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. What are you looking up? What are you doing?
I'm getting a picture.
Has there ever been any other spaghettis we don't know about? I know they have like a cheesy burger. I would not try that.
Is there a cheesy burger one?
I wouldn't like that at all. Beefy taco. That's what we just had.
Yeah. Well,
cheeseburger. See, there it is. Pizza.
I'm
How about a pizza
surprised they haven't done that yet.
Maybe they have. Look up SpaghettiO flavors. I'm just curious. Just do SpaghettiOs. Maybe. Or do Wikipedia.
Just make sure this is still...
Oh, they do have a pizza. They do have a pizza one.
Cheesy pizza.
They're stealing my ideas, you boneheads.
A to Z.
Oh, yeah, that's not a flavor.
Cheesy pizza.
Oh, now see, I want to try that.
Raviolios.
What? Raviolios? No way. Where do I get these things at?
Sliced Franks.
Yeah, I know that.
Burger.
Meat sauce. That's new.
I've seen that.
Yeah, beefy taco. I never seen
Cheesy
the pizza one.
pizzas. Yeah, that's interesting.
Where would we get that at?
Cheeseburgeros.
I wonder if Wise Markets had it.
Raviolios. I think it's just those like 3.
Ooh, what is all that? Squares?
SpaghettiOs on a pizza.
Oh.
Spaghetti.
Okay, well they
spaghetti
had squares.
Yeah.
Which kind of people are making meals out of this stuff.
Apparently.
That must be the original.
I guess so.
Okay, they do have pizza.
SpaghettiO shapes.
Yeah, princess, whatever. Blah blah. Meatball is still the best though. I can't even eat plain.
Veggies? That's weird.
Looks fake.
It does look fake.
Calcium.
Okay, SpaghettiOs plus calcium.
Yeah.
Because. Oh, Dora the Explorer SpaghettiOs.
They got Mario at the
They
Food
did.
Lion. And Mario.
Wow.
Why are we seeing that? Cheeseburger, I will not try. Pizza, sure.
You wouldn't try the?
I don't like cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
That would be too cheesiness to me.
I don't think I would like the Franks either.
Frank's is good.
Is it?
Yeah. You don't like hot dogs?
I like them, just
Oh,
not
you
in.
put-
Look, 50th birthday.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
When was that?
I remember it was last year.
Last year. Cheesy pizza, it's everywhere.
Yeah, except for the store. Maybe it is. Maybe I just never noticed. I just get meatball.
Star Wars. SpaghettiOs. I think that's all. I think it's just those 3 flavors.
Yes, I think we got raviolios.
So, yeah. So thank you all for watching episode 10 of
Listening.
the Vidiots podcast. Listening, whatever, you can watch.
Bring back Venom. Bring back Venom. Bring back...
We'll see what they do. So until next week.
I randomly played Marvel Pinball last night.
Oh yeah? Haven't played that in a
File
while.
got corrupted. I had to re-download everything.
That figures.
Kept my saves. I got 2 high scores. I got the high score. Beat 2 of my high scores. Doctor Strange and Infinity Gauntlet. And they got 2 new tables I didn't realize had. Women tables.
Oh.
Women of Power Pack, it's called.
There you go.
With A-Force and the Champions, which is new stuff. New stuff.
Woo!
I didn't download the 3 Marvel movie ones. I don't care about the movies. I did download the Avengers one, but
Oh, okay.
they did an Ant-Man one, a Guardians of the Galaxy, and an Age of Ultron. I didn't download those because they're based on the movies.
So?
I want the comic book stuff.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Venom pinball. I played that. Those games are fun, man. Pinball. They got all kinds of pinball games. They got
I do like them.
Star Wars on there. They got a Street Fighter one. They have Aliens.
Aliens! Remember that
Alien.
old pinball one that you always found on the computer? It was like a space one. Remember? It was on almost every old computer. I think you would know
if I saw it, maybe.
If you saw it, you would probably.
Those games are fun though.
So, yeah.
They're hard to get the trophies on those.
Oh, I'm sure.
You gotta do specific
I'm
things.
sure.
And on each table, there's a lot of specific things to do.
So, yeah,
I was doing pretty good.
Thank you all for watching.
I wanted to bring that up. Maybe that was the thing I was thinking about, and
Might have been.
I randomly looked at that. There was an update for the PS3 too. By the way,
I haven't turned on my PS3 in a while. Okay, so thank you all for watching.
bring
Episode
back
10.
Venom.
Yes.
Download Marvel's Capcom
So
3 Ultimate.
yes. Until next week, everybody. Hopefully, we'll have a third person. Episode 11.
Third person
It'd be
view.
nice. So until then, everybody.
What are we gonna eat next week?
Sayonara.
What are we gonna eat next week?
I don't know. Remember, it's gonna be 3 of us. So. Okay. Till next time, everybody. Sayonara.
You said that.